Uh, Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. I am a YouTube coach. So, for anybody that's looking to start their YouTube journey in 2026, reach out to me so we can get it popping. All right. Some things I tell people to do, it don't work because sometimes people don't apply it. Simple and plain. But I've been doing this for a minute, and I've helped many people so far, and would love to help you as well. Um, Guys, we have a lot to talk about today. We have a lot to talk about. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get in here first, man. I pray that y'all are in good spirits. I pray that you took a moment to give God all praise, glory, and honor for this day, for simply protecting you and your family as y'all slept last night from seen and unseen dangers. That was the Lord that did that. For providing you and your family with a roof over your head. That was the Lord that did that. For protecting your family away from you, like your children. Like I have children that live outside of my home because they're older. And I have my baby girl that's in college that I had to go move from her dorm into an apartment yesterday, which was absolutely awesome. Daddy duties is where I shine. That's my thing. Um, and whenever my kids need me to come do something in the dad capacity, that's where I show up and I do my thing, man. Right now, I'm going through some things just like everybody, but I am blessed, man. I am blessed. God is absolutely amazing, and I can't complain about anything. I can, but I won't because what's the point? A lot of people really don't want to see you win for real. They want to do better than you. And as soon as you start really shining, there's some real haters out there who would try to block you from doing great things. But there are also people who will support you, who will hold you down, who will stand behind you, stand beside you, who will speak a good word about you when you're not in the room. When you're not being represented, they will represent you before you even step in the room. For those people, I want to say thank you so much, man. I love y'all. I appreciate that. For those people who throw salt on the game and try to make sure that you don't do business with people, or make sure that you don't get on certain platforms. You know what I mean? I love y'all too. I'm keeping it a buck. I love y'all too, to be honest with you. Because what the Lord has for me, it is for me. What the Lord has for you, it is for you. Also, guys, I want y'all to stop allowing Hollywood and social media to tell us what a star is, to tell us what great is, to tell us what beautiful is, to tell us what handsome is, to tell us what intelligence is. You know what I mean? Um, the Lord blessed every single one of us to be unique, to be different. And if someone says that you're special, there's a bunch of people who will raise their mouth to say, you're not special, ain't nothing special about you. I call bullshit on that because you are special. There's nobody in this world that's like you. Nobody. Not at all. They don't have the same experiences as you, thoughts, love, hate, memories, concerns, goals. They don't have the same drivers as you, ideals. So, yeah, you might have a doppelganger somewhere around this world that look exactly like you, but there's no one like you. You are special. You are definitely special. But it's not for the world um, to I guess jump all over your meat and try to meat ride you and push you to the limit of greatness because you're special. No, that's up to you to do that. Nobody's supposed to give you favor because you're different. All right. You're supposed to go out there and get that. Today conversation, we're going to talk about what's happening in Minnesota, but we're also going to talk about what happened on the Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels channel. I'm going to show y'all some of the conversation in a minute, but I'm just going to let y'all know I respect both of these guys. I know y'all probably have a disdain for one or the other. More than likely, if you are a supporter of my channel, you're probably in support of Anton Daniels more than you are Corey Holcomb. But I'm gonna let you know I grew up on comedy, Def Comedy Jam, the most raunchiest of comedy, and Corey Holcomb is definitely a heavyweight when it comes to comedy. The dude does his thing. He's hilarious. He's absolutely hilarious. But that's where it stops. That's where it ends. He's a comedian. That's what he does. He makes jokes for a living. Like Anton Daniels said on one of his rebuttals to, well, on his own live stream when he was talking about what happened on the Corey Holcomb show. Um, Corey Holcomb is definitely, he was definitely out of his element when they was discussing politics, when they was discussing black versus white situations. Um, Corey Holcomb is the definition of an individual who decided to lean one way um, politically, but did not want to do any research. He's not that type of guy. And what does it mean to not be that type of guy? He's politically, he's a lazy thinker. He looks at the world and believes that from his purview, that's how the world looks, and there's no other way. He believed that white people are bad, and he wanted to get he wanted to get Anton Daniels to say one thing bad about white people the entire show. Not white people specifically, but white men. I don't know why that was his goal, but he ended up being schooled. Anton Daniels is very shifty. Well, not shifty. He's very intelligent. Very intelligent. Locked in on what he wanted to discuss, how he wanted to discuss it. He was not going to allow Anton Daniels to, Corey Holcomb to big boy him or to sun him on his show. He wanted to have a substantive conversation, but at the same time, Anton Daniels wanted to rage bait him. This is what happens when we go into conversations for the sake of debating and not having a conversation, walking away with a level of understanding of both sides. Because Corey Holcomb did have something to add to the conversation. He did. He most certainly did. But he had a one-track mind, and when he got knocked off of his kilter, he panicked, and Anton Daniels did not panic. Anton Daniels surprised me. Um, he surprised me. I never thought Anton Daniels was soft at all, but the way that he stood up to Corey, he earned my respect for that. He definitely earned my respect for that. So we have a lot to discuss, man. We're gonna go and get into it. We're gonna have some people up in here that got something to say. I will read the comments a little later, but y'all let me know where y'all are watching me from, what city, what state, what country, if you're watching from out of the country, and yeah, yeah, let's go and dive into it, man. All right, so on the Corey Holcomb show, they started out in good faith. They started out making jokes. They started out having a good time. Just like anything, the pleasantries, getting over the pleasantries. And then stuff went left when they started. I think when Anton Daniels questioned Corey Holcomb's intelligence, he said that he don't have the capacity to have this discussion or understand what Anton Daniels was saying. That right there pissed Corey Holcomb off, because whenever you're discussing something with someone, you need to meet them where they are. And I don't think Corey Holcomb fully understood what not having the capacity for that conversation really meant. So he really went left on it, and you're going to see for yourselves. All right. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Love y'all. And shout out to all of my new content creators that reached out to me, that purchased the course. If you are a content creator, business owner, artist, or coach, and you're looking to start a YouTube career in 2026 and you need a hand, I would advise you to get the course in my descriptions, and it's in the second link. That's the price of admissions for our coaching. That's just is what it is. And if you need more one-on-one VIP type of services, then we will meet to see if you qualify for that, because I'm no longer dealing with anybody with VIP services at all. You have to meet certain qualifiers in order for me to work with you one-on-one. But I will work with anybody in the group, because my group is extremely helpful and extremely dope. Shout out to Renee, Emily, MJ, Hadassah, Nanny. Shout out to all them guys, man. Shout out to all them guys. All right, let's go and jump into it. It's going to get raunchy. If you don't like hearing bad words, put your earmuffs on because it's going to be raw. All right? All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, guys. Let's try to get this algorithm booming and share this bad boy if you really fool with LFR family like that. And also shout out to Miss Mika. Miss Mika, if you want, well, I know you probably don't want to, but if you want to, you can pull up because I actually have a question regarding you in this whole situation because I didn't like how main man felt like he could disrespect you like that. I didn't like that at all. I didn't know that was you, but until Anton mentioned you and whatnot, but I thought that was kind of fucked up. Excuse my French, guys, but all right, let's go and get into it, man. Let's get it.
You like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I don't know.
I talk about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
taking you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now.
That part? Now that's when it went left. Hold up. That's when it went left. This right here is when they decided that it was up. It was up. It's one thing to say that somebody is kissing somebody's ass. It's one. See, here's the thing. I have to say this, guys. So it's one thing to say that you're kissing somebody's ass. You're meat riding somebody. You're going out of your way to show one side favor and not the other. So you're kissing their ass. Anton Daniels calculated that and he said, you're sucking the blank of black people. Basically what that means is everything that you do on your platform is to massage the balls of a black person. You never hold them accountable. You always want to blame white men for everything. When we do a lot of sugar honey iced tea ourselves. And if you would have watched the entire video, you will see that Anton Daniels pointed out the fact that he still lives in his community. He still lives in Detroit. He still employs a bunch of people. He tithe in the streets. He makes sure that he feed people with the knowledge so that they can go out there and make their own money, so forth and so on. Whereas Corey Holcomb, who acts as if he's closer to the streets, he no longer lives in his neighborhood, but a lot of his friends are from the streets and spent time in prison and all these other things. And for him, he carried that like a badge of honor. So he feel like he has to carry the flag of black people. And by carrying the flag of black people, pretty much represent democratic ideology wherever he goes, pretty much. So before this conversation got this heated, Anton Daniels let him know that black people started out as conservative. We started out as Republican. That's how we started out. There was no big switch. We always been conservative. But we got a couple of carrots dangled in our faces saying that if you do this, this, and this, then we will take care of you. And you no longer have to worry about what happened to you in the past. And it was all a trick bag. It was all that project that they say we live in. All right. So let's go on. I'm not gonna stop it again. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get to it. All right. This is getting good, man. That was the trigger right there.
What do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
No,
and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Well, I tell you what. Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
you
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit? Oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking about.
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
We can put the microphone right down, right now, and go on back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie.
Now, I don't know if y'all caught that. He said, we can put the microphones down. We can go out back right now. I don't care about none of this. But y'all also notice, and this is for the people who fully understand how it goes down real quick, because I don't know if y'all know about the show Baddies, but they don't do a whole bunch of talking. Girls get active quick. They don't give a damn. They will start fighting right away. All right? But Anton Daniels did not say that you suck blank again. He did not say it again. Now, was he being a man? Was he showing respect to his platform? Yes, he was. Did he decide to take a third option? Yes, he did. The first option was to say, I suck again, to say it and to see what happens. Because Corey Holcomb likes to be the big bad wolf on his channel. He's the big dog. Everybody bowed down to him. He has a full staff of people. You know what I mean? They get in their arguments and everything, and shout out to them at 5150. I'm not trying to disrespect them or nothing, but I'm just saying he's not used to this energy, somebody standing up to him like Anton Daniels did. And when he did this, I got so much respect for Anton for this, for real. Now, you didn't say that you suck again. You did not say that, but he did something else that shocked me. He offered him a fair one. He said, we can go out back, put these hands up, and then we can come back in here and get back to the podcast. That right there was some man stuff right there. I love that. I love that. All right, let's get
No
it.
dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're not
good.
bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Nigga, we
dick
can put the
sucking shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go on her back. I don't give a fuck
sir,
about
no,
this
sir.
shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
got a
You
question
running
for
your mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit
sucking
for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it
call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No.
This
because
my
I take
show.
That's
This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't
bro.
dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go
I'll
all back
show you
right
who
now.
the fuck I am.
We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
Wait. Now, Corey, brother, you had an opportunity. Brother. You got real aggressive. You said, say it again. And you put that microphone down and you look like you was about to do something. Anton stood up and he said, come on, let's go out back right now. Let's just do this, man. Let's just do this. You do a whole bunch of talking. I'm thinking that Corey Holcomb has not been in a lot of fights before. He's used to barking. He's a big dog. He's a big dude, man. I'm talking about not a big muscular dude. He's a big guy. I don't know if he's big and fat, but he's just a big dude. I don't think he's big and muscular. He's just a big guy. And he's used to getting his way by barking. So when Anton said, man, let's just go outside. This was the third time he offered him up. This is the third time. After that, bro, you can't be like, Anton already said, bro, man, look, if that's something that made you feel some type of way, then I won't say it. I'm on your platform. You right. You make the rules on this platform. So I ain't gonna say it again. But you're not gonna be getting in my space like this, trying to boss up on me, making me feel some type of way. Because now I feel like you're a threat. And he said, yeah, I'm a threat. Okay, let's go outside then. Nah, I want you to say it while the camera's on. This is for the show. We got a lot of people here. We can't leave this. This is probably the biggest amount of people I had on the live stream in a long time. I need this. He chose his live stream over getting physical when he was the one that introduced physicality to the platform. He was the one that decided to, Darlene, get up, switch seats. Darlene, move. And getting in that man's face like he was about to do something. See, me, I would have just taken the ass whooping. Listen, I don't think that I can whoop anybody, but what you're not going to do is make me feel like I'm threatened. I'm going to get a good one on you. You might whoop my ass, but you're going to be like this for the rest of the damn show. You're going to be like this for the rest of the show because I'm going to pop this shit out you. And I'm glad that Anton Daniels had the wherewithal to know not only where he was, but who he was, what he was doing. See, what happens is when you tell a man, let's go ahead and do this one-on-one, they have a decision to make. Are you doing it to be all rah-rah and show off in front of your people? Or do you really want to get violent? Because we can really do this. This ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. Let's go get it. And then we can come back to the conversation. Now, Corey Holcomb's friends and family and meat riders, they believe that that Anton Daniels sold out, that he failed that test. He was supposed to say it again, right? I actually believe that too. I'm watching with popcorn. Like, I'm not a part of that. I'm not getting a bag from that. But the people who are getting a bag from that, they will think about the implications. Like, Okay, what does this mean if we were to get down right here on this set? If I destroy something, then I'm responsible for it now. So there's a lot of things to consider. Something that people don't understand is the biggest and baddest people in the world, so to speak, are extremely emotional. If you're so big and bad, then why are you so emotional? Why did you let one term make you so upset? All right, so let me continue, man. This right here, it just got gooder and gooder and gooder. And this was just the first part of them being about the fight. People don't understand. This was the first part. They actually got back to I don't know, a fairly pleasant conversation after this.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't think so.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
Shit. You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, homie,
no,
look.
it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Golly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch
Sucker.
that. That's all I'm saying.
That was a sucker
and
move.
if I don't say it how you like
If you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not
tough. See, that right there really hurt his feelings. That right there really, really hurt his feelings. But that wasn't the end of it. They actually got back to the conversation, but only for like another 30 minutes. And then it went off the rails again. And that's what I'm about to show you. Guys, let me know what y'all think so far, man. Who was in the right? Who was in the wrong? And please give me an answer, an unbiased answer, because a lot of y'all are already Team Holcomb or Team Daniels. And that's cool. But just in case y'all don't know this, I like to do my conversation so we can get some type of resolution. I want us to get some type of resolution. The thing is, if you look like me, if you look like me and you are conservative, black people who are Democrat don't consider you to be black because you aren't choosing black over everything. Anton Daniels actually said later on in this conversation, he pointed out the fact that all Asians don't fool with all Asians simply because they're Asian. Koreans don't do it for Koreans, Chinese not for Chinese, so forth and so on. But for some strange reason, he said all white people don't like white people just because they're white. But for some strange reason, black people have to support black people no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter who they done killed or who they done raped. We don't care. We need to stand by them because they're black. And that's some bull sugar honey iced tea, and you all know it. So that's what he was trying to point out. He was like, bro, I'm Christian before anything. Don't put me in that black box. And that's where it all started. So this right here is when they got back to it. And hold on one second. Let me just make sure I got it. All right. So this is when they got back to it. They settled down, started having a conversation again. Conversation didn't go anywhere. Just to let y'all know, he was very disrespectful to Anton Daniels' guest that he brought there to be on the show. And for some strange reason, he tried to dry snitch as if Anton Daniels was doing something wrong by being there with her, which was not the case. And that went left too, because, bro, you talking about you live by a code. Where's the code with this? Like, if I show up with anybody and you know that I'm married, why would you try to put me on blast to act as if I'm in the wrong in front of your audience, bro? That's some bitch made sugar honey iced tea. It just is what it is. Just in case you guys don't know that, it just is what it is. Don't try to put me on blast because I didn't show up with my wife. I showed up with a beautiful young lady that I would like to get on your show. Why? Because she's intelligent and she would destroy all of you niggas. Period. You can bring up any conversation and she will probably destroy every single last one of you niggas. So that's why I brought her. That's why she's here. She's not here because she's pretty. She's here because she will lay y'all niggas out. Period. But you not only would you not even allow or even consider my guest being on your show. You just straight tried to disrespect her the entire show. And that right there is uncalled for. If this is my house and I welcome you in as guests, I'm not going to make you feel uncomfortable. That's not what I'm going to do at all. At all. So here's the other half of it. And yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. All right, so here we go. This is the other half of it, man. This is crazy.
Think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied, because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen, I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it. Or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the
chat. Shit on himself.
I'm not gonna shit on nobody.
Now, you shitted on black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security. You got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
That I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass to... Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to. Cake ass nigga.
All right. Hold on. So Anton Daniels actually responded to this. Obviously, Anton Daniels responded to this because he was supposed to. All right, so Corey Holcomb, that was some suck ass stuff, man. That was some suck ass stuff, bro. Y'all gotta stop being so damn emotional. Here's the part, and I don't think y'all fully understand this. Black people know so many black people who got out of prison and are doing well for themselves that we actually think prison is a good thing. We don't mind going over somebody calling us a bitch. We don't mind going over somebody saying that, oh, you suck dick over, you do this, you do that. Bro, your emotions, people's emotions get them arrested all the damn time, and we are cool with it. That's the man code. You supposed to protect your man code. Like if you ain't got nothing else, you got your manhood. Bro, he didn't say that he was going to grape you or nothing. He was giving you the same energy that you was giving him. But because he bested you in a conversation and you couldn't understand most of what he was saying because you're just not that intellectually savvy, you jumped to wanting to fight. That's what happens in elementary school. When I was in elementary school, it was this bully by the name of Bruce. And the teacher was asking me, what's my address? I said 4505 3rd Street Southeast. And she said, You said 4505. I said, yes, 4505 3rd Street. And Bruce, big, bad, ugly black youngin', rest in peace, Bruce, because he decided to go in the direction of robbing and stealing and killing. And he ended up getting the same fate that he handed out. Bruce stood up and said, you don't live on 3rd Street. I live on 3rd Street. And because of that, me and that nigga was beefing all the way through 9th grade. All the way through 9th grade until we had to fight. We had to fight. We had to. That was the only way to do it because he didn't have the intellectual capacity. He was all about, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to bully you. Everybody's scared of me. And if you're not scared of me, then I need to make you scared of me until you prove that you're not scared of me. And me, I wanted peace because my upbringing was not that kind at all. It wasn't that kind at all. So I chose peace. Corey Holcomb, he's that type of guy that if you are an intelligent black man and you don't sound like you've been in the streets, or you don't sound like you've been to jail, or you don't indulge, you don't encourage people to act that way, he tries to lessen your blackness. He tries to take that away from you. He tries to say that you're not black, that you don't love black people, that all you're doing is knowing black people, when that's not the case. What you're doing is trying to hold everybody accountable, because when you do that, it leads to success. It leads to longevity and something beautiful. It leads to starting a family and building it. I bet Corey Holcomb don't know what it feels like to be loved by one woman and to have children with them and to build a home with a woman. He don't know about it. He don't care about it. He brags about buying pussy. That's what he does. But when it comes to an insult, he uses it as an insult. He says he buy it. He pay for chicks to walk away. That's why he do it. But now he want to say that Anton Daniels is buying pussy because he shows up with a beautiful woman who he wanted her to be able to show how intelligent she is on his platform, and he just disrespected her out the gate. He disrespected her out the gate, and that right there is unfortunate. That's uncalled for. It's not what you do as a man. As a man, especially as a black man, you're supposed to protect other women. That's what we do. We take pride in that. But for some strange reason, the people who love the streets and love the culture, they would disrespect the hell out of black women and be praised for it. That's why we have that culture where when you graduate from college, you don't get the same love as somebody who graduated from college. Somebody who just now got out of college after doing 5, 10, 15 years in college. That's what that is. So they try to separate you as if you don't deserve to be around other black people. Let me tell you something. It ain't no honor to be around anyone who don't have morals and values and integrity and character, who's not doing whatever they need to do in order to uplift everyone around them and within earshot of them. Like, if you can hear me, I want to be able to positively impact you with any words that come out of my mouth, not just always blaming the white man for this and the white man for that, when we do it to ourselves. And he actually pointed out that black people are winning in this country. We're doing well. We're doing great. We're making great money. We got businesses. We're discovering things. We're inventing things. We're employing people. Like, so why is it every time you get in a conversation with somebody, we want to talk about the white man? We're missing a great opportunity in actually building a culture that's falling right now from the inside out. We talk about, and a young man he brought up, he said, when Anton Daniels mentioned that he was a Christian, a young man stood up and asked a question. He said, but the white man, when Christianity falls in the hands of the white man, they do a whole lot of wrong with it. Riddle me this, Batman. Black pastors who have Christianity in the palm of their hands, are they doing right by the black community with it? Or are they doing wrong? Are they actually teaching them so that they can become empowered? Or are they falling into the same trap that Dr. King fell into? So Anton Danes, he replied. Let me go ahead and get into the Anton Danes reply, man. What y'all think so far, bro? I'm seeing all the comments. It's crazy. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, man. I appreciate it. Louis B. Fishing, good morning. Grateful for another day, as you should be. Shout out to Louis B. Fishing. I was your very first member, but been here for years. Fat guy. Oh my God, Queen B. Much love to Queen B. God bless you. All theater. Two men don't get that upset without someone getting physically hurt. Both men are incapable of articulating their position, agenda at points. Staten, I disagree, bro. You will have to watch the entire conversation to see. One person was very was quite capable of articulating their position. It's just that when you're talking to someone who don't understand you, sometimes words hurt because they don't understand it. If you say that someone don't have the capacity to be in this conversation because you're too busy, you're all over the place. You don't even know what to listen to, what I'm trying to say. If you can't define the word, then you automatically think I'm attacking you. And I'm not. I'm actually trying to school you. I'm actually trying to educate you. But being that you walk around holding the microphone like you're still on a damn comedy stage, you know what I mean? That's what Corey Holcomb does. He carry his microphone in his hand. And I don't know. I don't understand that, but it's unique. It's definitely unique. Much love to him. And he is a big dog in comedy. I don't know if y'all ever listened to his comedy, but he didn't understand it, bro. So he couldn't articulate. Timu Obama wishes he was as respected as AD. He has been trying to be relevant since his Spartacus moment during the Brett Kavanaugh SCOTUS hearings. Well, he did say that he tried politics for a minute, but let's go and get into this right here. And guys, thank y'all again for pulling up, man. Let me go ahead and get this video up. Hold on one second. Yeah, this is wild, bro. When I seen it yesterday, well, I listened to it yesterday as I went to go help my daughter move from her dorm into from a dorm into her apartment, which she is extremely proud of. That's my baby. That's my baby. Yeah. That's who I fight over. That's who I fight. I fight for my family. I ain't gonna fight over no damn word, bro. I ain't fighting over no word. I ain't fighting over no phrase. I ain't fighting over because somebody tried to say something to disrespect me and get me to trigger me. Like, that right there is weak. A man that can easily be triggered is weak. You're a weak man. And he showed himself. And for any man who stands beside any person who gets triggered that fast and you want them to start fighting, you are a bitch. And I stand by that 1,000%. All right? I stand by that. No man should get triggered that fast, period. I stand on that. I stand on that. All right? All right, so here's Anton Danes responding.
Media says, thank you for standing tall for black conservative men. Oh, yeah, they think we pussy. They think that just because we Republican and we conservative that we pussy. Black people supposed to be conservative and Republican. That's our original party. The original party for black people were Republican. We were conservative. Let me help y'all to understand something. For everybody that's on this pro-black shit, that's on this Democrat liberal plantation, black people are conservative, are core. Your ancestors, your mother, your father, your grandfather, they are conservative. Republican was our party. That was our thing. They hijacked our party by giving us all of this shit to help us break up our families and tethered us to the federal government. That's why they gave you food stamps. We were stronger without that shit. They gave you family court law and told you to break up your family. They fucked up our communities and then they poured drugs in it. And that's how we became dependent on the federal government. We are not liberal. We are not Democrats. We are not liberal and we are not Democrats. Stop letting these niggas tell you what you don't. I'm telling you. Do your research. We are conservative. We stand tall on that shit. We don't need no handouts from the fucking federal government. And we don't fuck with all of this liberal and this Democrat nonsense. Stop letting these niggas laugh in your face. When I told Corey to that face, he giggled like a little schoolgirl because he don't know shit. The nigga tell jokes for a living. He don't know shit. He tells jokes. He's the court jester. Stop looking up to these niggas that don't know shit. We are not liberal. We are not the party of gay people. We do not fuck with illegal migrants coming into the country and taking what our ancestors died for. I told the nigga it's disrespectful that we got less than 20% voter turnout rate, and we need to be more involved in our local communities, and the nigga giggled like a schoolgirl. Man, what the fuck y'all talking about? This nigga don't know shit.
Hold on. And he's not done yet. He's not done yet. He's absolutely right. When he said that to Corey Holcomb, that we don't even show up to vote. If we showed up to vote, then we can control things directly what's happening in our cities. Boots on the ground. We can put people in place who will represent us and do something for the communities that we represent. Corey Holcomb said voting is for suckers. You're not going to change anything by voting. And that's the mentality that gets us all effed up, believing that voting is for suckers. But then when you have a black person in office, you automatically expect for them to do for the community when they wasn't voted in by the community. So that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And Anton Daniels also pissed him off when he said that all Obama did for the black community was give them, well, he did more for the gay community than the black people. He didn't do a damn thing for the black people. That's what he said. So let's go and get back into it, man. This joint went crazy.
If he not talking about somebody, he don't have no content. Y'all niggas keep following these cornball ass niggas that's leading y'all into the mire. They a distraction. They're a distraction. That's it. They not telling you the truth. And that's what I wanted to say to him because before we got derailed. No, you do the easy shit. You pander. Y'all panda bears. I say the uncomfortable shit that I know that the majority of people is going to feel some type of way about it, but it don't matter because the truth is the truth. It's not my truth. It's not your truth. It's not how I feel. It's the truth. We are not a gay liberal people. Stop following these white people, these liberal white people, these white men and white women that's out here protesting for Somalis. We don't even fuck with these niggas. They advocating for a group of people and they using you as a poster child. That's how they pass through this diversity, equity, inclusion bullshit and feminism, and they use black women as a poster child for it in order to get themselves through. White women are now considered a minority because they're a woman and they use black women for it. They hijacked the civil rights movement in order to push through feminism. They gave you Obama. He gave you a gay agenda. And then they said diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now they say brown and black. That's why
white women were always considered a minority. Just wanted to make that correction. Also, I wanted to make another correction for Anton Daniels, bro. My channel, I really don't have a whole bunch to talk about unless I'm talking about other people. The same thing with CNN, MSNBC, Fox, Newsmax, ABC, CBS, you name it. That's what news do. News report on what's going on with other people and other things. Now, yeah, I took offense to that. I took offense to that, but he's cooking. He's cooking. I just had to make that correction, man. White women was always minorities. When you go and try to get a government contract, white women are a minority. White women benefit off of government assistance more than most other groups. Well, now it's what you call it, immigrants who benefit off of it more than anybody else. But white women have always been the minority, and who benefit, their white husbands benefit, because a lot of times they would get them to get the contract, and they will operate the actual contract themselves. Let's say we get a landscaping contract from the government and we get it through my wife because she's a minority. The man runs that contract, and the woman, she operates in an administrative capacity so that it not be false. My wife used to work in a small business administration and SBA. She used to work in the SBA, and people started to be arrested for those type of things, where you would go out there and you would get the contract, and you're not the one that's going to be fulfilling the contract. You're just signing up for the contract as the wife because you know that you will get ahead of the line, being that you're a minority. Like black women are a double minority. Black gay women are a triple minority, so forth and so on. So I just had to point that out, man.
I don't identify with that construct, but see, he not ready for this type of conversation. So he did go like a schoolgirl because I was about to school that nigga. He changed the subject because he was out of his element. He was in deep water. The nigga was swimming in the ocean with sharks and he was about to get destroyed. That's why comedians pivot, because they do not want to have a conversation with niggas that's smarter than them. Because
1000%.
Instead of you saying, let me learn
1000%.
something, because I was about to learn the nigga. Let me learn something. Let me learn you, nigga. I started quoting Emancipation Proclamation, talking about Abraham Lincoln and how he was Republican and the freedom of black people. 14th Amendment. I'm about to dig into this nigga. Like, oh, okay, well, we really about to get into some shit. You really want to talk now, huh? You really want to talk about the history of our party, the transatlantic slave trade, the truth about slavery, all of this shit. He don't want to dig into that shit. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. Y'all want to be pandered to. You want to tether yourself to the federal government so they can tell you what the fuck to do. We got all black cities, majority black cities, Memphis, Detroit. All of these cities is our cities, ran by us, the police chief, the superintendents, the people that run the public schools, the mayors, everything. And we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate. We letting everybody else tell us what to do in our own cities. Fuck the national election, nigga. You can control what happened right under your feet. Paying property taxes, letting Chicago rip y'all off and push y'all off y'all property. That's why they call it Crook County. Nigga, they got Brandon Johnson in there posturing for y'all, making y'all feel like he doing something because you want a nigga that look like you instead of a nigga that's going to give you an opportunity to run up a bag so you can change the trajectory of your children's future. Fucking up your family, fucking up your money, tethering you with all of these student loans and you going to their universities. Nigga, HBCUs wasn't even founded by black people.
Facts. Facts. Go look that up. Go look that up. HBCUs weren't even founded by black people. They were most of them were founded by rich white people. Rich white people, wealthy white people.
The fuck you focus on a piece of paper? You looking for affirmation for a group of people. Nigga, Spelman wasn't even founded by a black person. Gave that to their daughter to make themselves feel good about you so you can give you something. I'm gonna help these niggas. Don't need no help, nigga. We survivors. We winners. The only way that they keep you down is by keeping you ignorant, and they keep you distracted with niggas like Corey Holcomb. That's why they don't want to give me a platform, because I'm not controlled by nobody. I say what the fuck I want to say. I say what the fuck I want to say. I understand the word of God. Read it back to forth. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra. Nigga, we supposed to be studied. We supposed to be rich. We supposed to be fruitful. Supposed to be holding down our families. We don't break up our fucking families.
That part right there, Anton Daniels, like, I already had respect for the brother. I've spoken about him many times on this channel. Like, he is probably the blueprint at this point for how to grow an audience, how to make money as a content creator. He is the blueprint at this point because he actually teaches it. He showed you by example, and he has a platform where, you know, people buy in, and he showed them in private as well. But when he started quoting all of the books of the Bible in order and showing that he was locked in biblically, yeah, that brother, he earned so much respect from me. So much respect. And why is that? It's because in order to lock in with the Lord's word and the Lord's will, you have to be selfless. You actually have to care about something more than yourself. But when you're a Corey Holcomb, and I'm not trying to disrespect Corey Holcomb at all, but when you're a Corey Holcomb, or you're one of those type of guys who don't care about religion and those type, you just want to do whatever you want to do and live your life how you live it. You say F that I don't care about none of that Christianity. I don't care about voting. I don't care about this. I don't care. Then what do you care about? I care about the white man. Why? You're so locked in with a group of people who don't give a damn about you. They're worrying about how they're going to pay their next bill. They're worrying about how they're going to keep their family together. They're worrying about how to stay healthy. They're worrying about how to prolong their legacy. They're worrying about how to build something that they're proud of. But yet, we're always having private conversations about how to stop the white man. Did the white man stop Minnesota from having a Somalian-led government? They have their own congresswoman. They have their own police force that's supporting Somalians. They have their own governor that support everything that they do, their own mayor that support everything they do, and their governor and their mayor are white men, but they are still supporting everything that the Somalians want to do, even if it's take advantage of the United States and commit as much fraud as possible. So it is possible to vote somebody into office and they do for the people what they say that they were going to do for their people. I will protect y'all. I will make sure that y'all get as much money as possible. We will rob this country blind, and we will send money back to the country that we actually give a damn about, which is Somalia. That's what black people was hoping that they'll get from voting Barack Obama into office as the president. I was hoping that I got that. I was hoping that I was going to get something free. I was hoping I was going to be in position, like all that other stuff. What else you going to give us? You supposed to be a black man. What you going to do for the black man? I thought he was going to be Marion Barry up in the White House or something. And just in case y'all don't know who Marion Barry is, he's my most favorite, mayor. He was a DC mayor where he employed all of the kids over the summer and made sure that we were good. Now, am I a hypocrite? Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. Just like Anton Daniels is a hypocrite. Anton Daniels is a huge hypocrite. I don't know of anybody who's not a hypocrite, to be honest with you. Like, there's no such thing as perfection, but we can still man up and do what we have to do based off of how the Lord built us, how the Lord created us, what he instilled in us, what he put inside of us, and how he surrounded us with other like-minded individuals with good hearts and clear minds when we can do some great things together other than complain and fight. I wish that more would have come out of this conversation than two grown-ass men who just wanted to jockey back and forth and show who had the biggest, you know what I mean? It's always a dick swinging competition. It's always, I make the most money. I'm the biggest. I'm the most known. I'm this. My side is right. Your side is wrong. Like Corey Holcomb could not receive any information that was coming from Anton Daniels because it seemed like this black man is attacking all black people. And he wasn't. He actually wasn't. And most times we're not. We're just pointing out what's right there in our faces. We play all these games. Like Corey Holcomb actually said, I don't like all this gay stuff. I don't like the fact that they trying to dress our children up and tell them that they can change their sex at a young age. I don't like that they're putting these grown men in front of our children, letting them play dress up at elementary schools. I don't like that they trying to put men in women locker rooms. And I'm listening, bro. What? You do know what side feels the same way, right? You speaking like a conservative. Because most people on the left, they support that stuff. But they want to come to that themselves and still be able to do whatever they want to do and support the side that supports that stuff that he claimed to be against. That makes absolutely no sense. Then when you take the time to break it down, now you sound like a bitch. Because you're doing too much communicating. Like you talking too much. You saying way too many words and I didn't understand any of them. I need you to break it down to me like I'm one of the slow kids. I'm in high school and I go to one of the kids. I go to the same class all day and we hold hands when we go to lunch. Like talk to me like that. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody that has family members that do that at all. But Corey Holcomb is a pure example that slow people do grow up. and start their own lives. And if they didn't do what they had to do while he was in school, they got to figure it out. And he chose comedy. He was big. He was bold. He talked about stuff that most people would not talk about. And it landed him a nice career. And he's doing great. But this conversation could have actually been something. It could have been something worthy of, I don't know, somebody could have learned something. And unfortunately, nothing was taught for real. Nothing was taught. It could have been, but nothing was taught. I enjoyed this whole back and forth, though. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So much so that I watched the rest of the Corey Holcomb conversation where he was talking about his position. And of course, he said he was going to beat him up. And his friend, his co-host came up in there and said that he was going to beat him up. And everybody's talking about they was going to beat up the security and all that other disrespectful stuff. And Anton Daniels went to his corner on his own show because he was still out LA. And he talked about, his position and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, man, at some point we need to start communicating better so that we can understand that we're here for one another. Both men definitely missed an opportunity to do something great. 80 said on his YouTube 2 weeks ago that Mika will be coming to all of his interviews. He wasn't hiding her. He also tried to put her on the show. That was a low blow. It was a low blow, man. It's the fact that he has somebody under his belt that he know is sharp enough to now like move up. Let's level up. Let's level up together. I think that's a stand-up nigga, in my opinion. I think that's a stand-up move. When you have a star on your team, you try to put them in position so that they can prove their own. Like, you don't speak highly about them. You let them do that themselves. I want to put this person in front of you so that you can see for yourself that it's worthwhile to become educated. Grandbaby number 5 will be here in 2026. Congratulations, CW. I had to tell someone. I'm choosing to tell you, Coach. God is so good. Congratulations. That is a blessing, man. That is a blessing. Yes, we celebrate with you. We celebrate with you. Absolutely. We celebrate with you. Congratulations with your family growing. All right, guys. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some other news, man. All right, what's happening in Minnesota? Minnesota is burning down. They are breaking into the cars of ICE agents. They don't give a damn. They're not even hiding it anymore, and they're just doing it for just for fun at this point. They're just doing it for fun. Check this out right here. They stole a rifle from the ICE agent's car. In this right here. Hold on one second. Let me show you.
Almost there.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Here's some bullets.
Hey, that's a 40 shell?
I don't know. Ain't no way. Tourniquet there.
Did he get...
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, don't film that.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
And I just want to point out that what they're doing right now, in my opinion, and y'all may be against this, what they're doing right now is literally 10 times worse than the insurrection, in my opinion. 10 times worse than the insurrection. It really is. So when they bring forth that Insurrection Act, I need for y'all to understand that it's going down, man. And y'all can't do anything about it because y'all are the ones that want to continue to do the foolishness that y'all are doing. For real.
Moments ago, President Trump posting, quote, on Truth Social, if the corrupt politicians of Minnesota do not obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE, who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in that once great state. Former congressman and host of Sunday Night in America, Trey Gowdy, is a former federal prosecutor, and he joins us right now. Trey, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing okay, but I'm looking at these pictures out of Minneapolis, and I'm thinking, man, something is so messed up there. And obviously the president looking at the same things. If he does invoke the Insurrection Act, doesn't that mean that he can send in the National Guard? He is emboldened to do that by law if there's a civil disobedience and occurrence, and that's the definition of it, what I'm looking at right there.
Yeah, it's one of the few exceptions to the posse comitatus where you cannot deploy military forces for domestic use. And it's often done when state authorities either cannot or will not. So think back to the 1960s. Southern states said, we refuse to integrate our schools. Presidents used the Insurrection Act to say, you know what, you are going to follow the law. I actually think we may be beyond this point in Minnesota. You actually have governors and mayors who are openly defying federal law enforcement. I mean, they're not like ambiguous or agnostic about it. No. They're openly defying it.
Wow. Y'all do know if they start the Insurrection Act, the people are going to go crazy. The left has already been having conversations about Trump potentially starting the Insurrection Act. I mean, so that they can skip the midterms, so that they can be able to do whatever they need to do to stay in office. Because I don't know if that's the case, but let me see. Let me ask Grok. What happens if Trump starts the Insurrection Act? Let's see. And y'all, if y'all don't talk to AI, y'all need to start too. Y'all need to start it for real. Y'all need to start it. I don't know why y'all BSing, but okay. The invocation process. The president can invoke the act unilaterally in most cases without needing congressional approval up front. However, they must issue a proclamation order ordering insurgents or obstructors to disperse and retire peaceably within a specified time. Let me see what this means altogether. If President Trump were to invoke the Insurrection Act, assuming that's what starts, it would activate a set of federal laws, primarily they named the law, that grant the executive branch extraordinary power to deploy U.S. military forces domestically. This is rare and typically reserved for situations where civil unrest, rebellion, or domestic violence overwhelms local or state authorities. Here's a breakdown of what could happen. So if you put the military out there to start going up against citizens, it's going to really get nasty. I'm letting y'all know that right now. It's going to really get nasty. And honestly, I don't want to see it, but it seems like it's moving in that direction. Here's the issue. It becomes extremely disingenuous because people are only explaining one side. They're explaining their side. All of these ICE agents wouldn't be out there right now if it weren't for the last administration bringing in millions and millions and millions of illegal immigrants and then threatening border states to do nothing about it because they was trying, whatever they was trying to do. I think they was trying to bring in new voters. That's what I believe, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But the only reason why ICE agents are moving like they are right now is because of what happened in the last administration. If that never happened, we wouldn't have ICE agents running around trying to remove everybody. We wouldn't. As a matter of fact, if Biden never opened up the gates the way that he did in the last administration, I don't believe that Trump would have been voted in as the 47th president again. I don't think he would have run. I believe that Trump only ran because immigration got as bad as it got. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times. But that's what I'm seeing. That's exactly what I'm seeing, man. But Minnesota is on fire right now. It's literally burning down. And everybody's playing the blame game. Let me see. Yeah, this Corey Holcomb thing is all over the place. Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. And then Nick Shirley, obviously, was just now attacked again in Minnesota. Don't know if y'all seen this, but check this out.
Yes, sir.
Why are you sensationalizing the propaganda?
What are we sensationalizing?
To attack our community. What's your final objective?
We're not attacking your community by any means.
Are you making good money from this?
We're looking for fraud.
No,
for instance, can you answer our question? Where's Safari Transportation Company 607? It's not there. And why don't you answer?
How much money are
why don't you answer the question? Where's 617 Dreamline Security?
How much money are you making?
I make money off of YouTube. That's how I make my money.
Exactly. So you're making money off of sensationalizing.
That my job
and attacking
is
the Somali community.
I'm not attacking you guys. We're asking.
I'll tell you the
fraud is
reason
fraud,
why this is happening.
sir.
All right, let me tell you the reason why
fraud
you're
is fraud,
this.
correct?
Yes.
This has nothing to do with race. This is fraud. This fraud.
Absolutely has to do with us being Muslim.
No, it does not.
All right, and us being from Africa. This is a constitutional argument. If you don't want us here, change the freedom of religion. Say, listen, we don't want Muslims in this country anymore.
We're not saying that.
No.
We're not saying that.
When I go
Sir,
onto
we're
your
talking
comments,
about fraud. When
I go onto your comments,
my comments.
What I see is people that say we do not want Muslims here. Kick every single Muslim in Minnesota out of Minnesota.
That's a comment.
You are You're preparing for the Somali community to maybe be taken to concentration camps, just like the Japanese community. All right, you're sensationalizing.
No, we're not.
All right,
sir,
something that
answer
can
the question. Where is the transportation vehicle company?
Jeopardize
answer the question.
The safety and the protection of the Somali community.
We're talking about
fraud.
fraud.
Anything happens to the Somali
We're
community.
talking about fraud.
Listen, I'm not doing anything. I'm not physically touching you.
You're getting very close.
I'm not physically touching you. No, I'm not physically touching you.
This is fraud. We're talking about fraud. You're defending fraud. You're defending fraud. You're defending fraud.
People who hate Muslims want us out of here.
People can say what they want. I'm not censoring anybody.
Are using your material. Islamophobes use your material. People who hate Islam use your material. Say to us, we don't want you here. Change the Constitution. But guess what? Let me tell you something. Guess what?
Say it. We're asking about fraud.
We're
asking about fraud.
You hate Muslims.
I'm not saying I hate Muslims. We're talking about fraud. We're talking about fraud.
Why are you attacking us?
This
are we
is
the
fraud.
only community that suffers because of fraud?
We're talking about fraud.
Are we the only community that does fraud? Are we the only community that does this?
This is about fraud.
All right, but there's what, 300 Somali providers in all of Minnesota?
There's actually 800.
Don't keep talking.
So,
you speak English, right? The security doesn't even speak English. Listen, let me tell you something.
See, this isn't a race issue, sir. This is about fraud.
We have, what, 1,000 providers?
Yeah, you guys have a...
Even it's 2,000 providers. Okay, you want to sacrifice the safety of 80,000 people because of fucking 2,000 providers? Are you fucking mad? Are you stupid?
Again, this is another one of them situations that wouldn't be so big if they weren't taking advantage so much, man. At some point, criminals get greedy. If a lot of stuff could have been swept under the rug if they weren't doing so much. $9 billion is not a small number. That's how much fraud And I believe that the number is bigger, much bigger, actually. But that's so much fraud and abuse came out of Minnesota alone from the Somalian community. Also, I want to speak on this Muslim thing. We do have the freedom of religion here. That's what's so beautiful about our country. We have the freedom of religion. You can practice any religion that you want, and we will leave you the hell alone. But when you start to go all online talking about we're going to make sure that we take out everybody, that's going to be Sharia law all over this country, where it's going to be a complete takeover. And if you don't become Muslim and you don't give in to Sharia law, then we'll have to take you up out of here. Obviously, you're going to have American citizens saying, wait a minute, what? You said what? Nah, we're not fooling with that at all, bro. Nah, at all. And you can call it Islamophobia all you want. You can call it Muslim phobia all you want. At the end of the day, people want to live peacefully in their country that they love. And if you come here and you have a track record from going to country to country to country with a takeover spirit, this is what you've done, this is what you do, then we're going to definitely speak out against it. So it's not us that's making matters worse for you, it's you making matters worse for you. How about you practice your religion quietly the same way other people practice their religions? How about you go out there and you just teach your people and you build a nation the same way everybody do it? I'm talking about in your religion, and you get to your goal, which is being one with the Lord, rather than wanting to take over Christian nations and kill people until they decide to follow the Sharia law that you put forth. Don't nobody want to do that. And this brother came to this location because he said that there is a transportation service in this building. Where is it? And there's another service in this building as well. Where is it? Because it's getting millions of dollars from the federal government, because this is what y'all do. Y'all set up these companies and you get funding through the government. And I am reporting on it and I'm doing some investigation on it. And obviously, if you are one of the criminals, you're going to have an issue with it. That's the same thing happening with ICE right now. They're trying to remove people that was brought here illegally, that went out of their way not to do what they had to do to become citizens. If you commit a crime, now you got to deal with the other side of it, the law. I mean, I don't know what we're missing here. Like, it's not that serious. This is not, you know what I mean? This isn't rocket science. This isn't rocket science at all, man. This is nuts. Like, y'all are really going from state to state, city to city, trying to burn that bad boy down because you're not getting what you want. I don't like that at all, man. I don't like that at all. Check this out. They used the car. I seen this one. They used the car to pull out a lockbox from one of the vehicles from an ICE agent.
Y'all gotta try to break the lock. Nigga, break the lock.
Yo, it's this right here. It's this right here. Hey, come here. Hey,
We got a hammer or something. We got some. We got a hammer. Hey, bang this bitch in right here. Nisha! Oh, there we go. Hell yeah, there we go.
hey, somebody put a light in here. Put a light.
Put a light in there. Somebody put a light in there.
It look like some bull.
No cameras! No fucking cameras!
How come a revolution always has to do with stealing and looting? Why is that? Why does a revolution always have to do with stealing and looting? Trying to get some free stuff. How does this stick it to the man to steal and loot? Start taking some gun safety courses. Start taking some gun safety courses. Get your licenses. Make sure that you are protecting you and your family, because it starts in the streets. And if they're this comfortable doing it in the street, you best believe that if you don't agree with them, that your house could potentially be a target. They're literally telling people right now that if you see an American flag outside of someone's home, those are the houses that you need to hit first. When it comes down to that, when it's time to start running in people's houses, they're going in the ones that got an American flag out front first. You go in there to pillage and loot, and whoever's in there trying to stop you, you got to do what you got to do, and you take from those houses whatever they may have. It's unfortunate, but that's what's going on right now, man. It's unfortunate, man. This is just, it's ridiculous. Absolutely insane. That's what I'm talking about. See, Courtney is ready. Courtney is ready. Yeah. Yeah. Courtney is ready. So we have a lot of stuff that's happening on the channel right now. I'm about to go ahead and prepare a couple of videos, but I do want to say this to you guys. If you're looking to grow on YouTube and you want to, I don't know, get more followers, or you want to get your channel unstuck, I want you to grab my YouTube course or reach out to me with the word coach. Here is my information so that you know how to reach out to me. Here's my email. Hit me up with the word coach so that we can get it popping. Shout out to all my new people who have pulled up. I actually got a call on right after this conversation with you all. Yeah, because we still haven't spoken. Also, guys, if you have not gotten your Mito Blue yet, make sure you do. In my videos, I've been talking about Mito Blue. This methylene blue, right? Really small blue capsules. Amazing. And the potency is almost double what you see on Alex Jones's channel, where he's talking about the liquid that you drink. I want you to go to blueturner.com, put in LFR 20 so that you receive 20% off. You're going to get a 30 to 60 day supply, adjustable shipping frequency, free shipping, and you can cancel it anytime. Y'all go ahead and take it, man. Let me know what y'all think. And don't forget to put in that code so you get 20% off. Thank you guys again for checking out the channel. Also, y'all see Sasha is back on the wall. I don't know if y'all understand who that is. Sasha has been on the wall ever since I started my YouTube channel. And when I was doing reactions while driving to work, listening to music, I was listening to Queen. I was listening to Metallica. I was listening to Eminem, Royce 5'9", different artists while driving. I even had her in the back seat of my vehicle during COVID. Shout out to Half and Jay. During that time, I had a great conversation with Half when I went to Costco. I drove to Costco and I was doing reactions. I remember that day I reacted to Queen while I was driving, and I had her in the back seat, and I had a really good conversation with Half. And then after that conversation, him and his wife, they really started to ramp up their channel, do some great things. And I'm very happy about that. Speaking of, that's another phone call that I got to make, see how my brother's doing. Hopefully you guys are okay in life itself, and you're not focusing on the things that do not matter. Give yourself some grace in the event that you start to come down on yourself, start to doubt yourself, stop believing in your abilities. Give yourself some grace, guys. And if someone needs your help, let them reach out. Answer their questions, help them out, show them love. If you got someone in your heart that you haven't spoken to in a long time, I encourage you to give them a call and just say, I love you. And I've been thinking about you. I'm not calling to see how you've been. I'm not calling to rekindle any relationships or friendships. I just had you on my heart because at one point we were close. At one point we had a relationship. Whatever happened, but you're still on my mind. And just because we don't speak does not mean that I don't care about you anymore. It's that simple. We need to lock in with the people that actually do care about us. And because when the sugar honey iced tea hits the fan, you're going to need those people more than you know. All right? I'm not trying to be scary or anything. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. But at the end of the day, it's extremely important that we lock back in with those who are closest to us. Shout out to the LFR family for always being a part of what I got going on. Shout out to everyone who believed in me when I started coaching and hired me to help them with their channels. Shout out to all of the people who are doing great things with their channels. Much love to you all. I see you. I know you're doing some awesome things. I'm following you. Some people are, one person just now interviewed Chicago Goes Red. The two founders of Chicago Goes Red. And that right there was just lit for real. Shout out to people who are doing phenomenal numbers. And yeah, so let me see here. Oh, and also, Courtney, I see you said I actually closed my P.O. box. I apologize. Email me, please. Courtney, email me so I can give you another address. All right. Do me a favor and email me, Courtney, so I can send you another address. All right. Because I closed my P.O. box. I need to remove that from my descriptions. Yeah. Here's my email address again for anybody looking to receive some type of advice on YouTube, any type of coaching. And if you haven't checked out the course yet, please do so. Continue to pray for one another, man. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have, trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing, we have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.